welcome to the Groaning Storehouse. Okay. This match went pretty well, I would say. It lasted a bit longer than I would expect. But sit back and enjoy as I get off to this really, really slow start. Like, really slow. You see, I used my dashes to cross the map. I hear the audio cue coming from behind where I started instead, so I'm backtracking to that, and they're also not there. God dang it. Just no idea. I was also doing commentary this entire thing when I was recording this match, but I had my software not picking up my headset at the time, which, dumb on me, right? So, we're a minute in. I haven't found anybody yet, which is a little bit disheartening. I did not think this match was going to go very well. I thought maybe with no scratch marks or anything, maybe they're just right in that locker. Obviously not, so we're going to bash up the gen and just do a quick little check around. But we'll see, we'll see. Just sit back and enjoy for a second while I find our first victim. Ha 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 ha. And there they are. They tried to hit that pallet. They were like waiting for it, but Jay just couldn't do it. Just wasn't up for it. Here they go. They're not going to get to this either. I honestly probably shouldn't have hit that, in my opinion. But I don't know. Sometimes the ranges of the attacks just don't really fit to me.
7 minutes is all
but we'll see.
Spare to play with you.
Okay. And there's our first hook of the match. My barbecue giving me some hints on where they are, but I thought I heard this gen working, so that's why I went and checked that right there. But with that little misstep there, I do not see where that person went, so I decided to get the high ground, and look at that. I give them a little what's up, how's it going? They know they're not getting away from me there. Boom. We're gonna run. That's all they can do. They get their second gen actually, and I wanted to see if I would hit through that, and I do, and it counts as hitting. I don't know if that's because of the ledge or not. I don't know the interaction there, but I'm gonna bring him over to here. And while I'm over here, I don't know what that Ada was doing. I notice that I have a good sight lines between 3 gens. So what I'm wanting to do is kind of focus and get myself that 3 gen. See, I don't know what Ada was doing here. Boom! Hit them. They're already down to only 2 gens needed, but I know I have this 3 gen if I need it. Oh, the dead hard. But they're going to trade.
You disappoint me.
Which is fine with me, because I get to keep that pressure on them with the hook. And I heard someone go, so we'll see. Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about. We have a 3 gen between that, where I was just at, where that hook is, and then, you know, they heal up, so you get an idea where they're at. And the fact is that they're, well, 3 of them are freaking hurt, so it's gonna be hard for them. Oh, they hop. And here's where they loop me around this rock a little bit, and at one point I was like, oh, maybe you should have gone for that window again, but I don't know if that was actually a good call now that I look back on this match. I don't know if there's much they could have done. But they got people going. My barbecue, they're not moving. It looked like they were getting in a locker there. So I'm like going over here to check out some lockers. And there should have been 2. You'll see, I only find one of them. And they finish up their heal right there. And they know there's nothing they can really do. So, that was pretty fun. It's their second time up. Jay's almost dead too, and it just Not good here. And I know they're about to go for that save, so I virulent bound way over. Don't find one of them, but get hooked up there a little bit. Oh, and there they are in the shack. I missed this. I'm an idiot. I go this way. Oh, yep. And I don't know what I was doing because looking back, I can clearly see them go past that rock, but in the moment, I was just super blind. Everyone on their team is healed up again, and honestly, I spend way too much time here if I'm going for that 3rd gen, but it pays off. I find not ashamed. And he actually goes back into that 3 gen area, and he gives up. He just gives up. Don't know why he gave up, but he did. You'll see that. He gives up this rest of the entire match. So we're going to set back up our 3 gen. Allow me to guard him and my gens.
Just getting started.
And yeah, I know that 2 of them are over here. And I actually dash right into their boon, which is nice for me. Which is weird, they do not set this back up the rest of the match, if I remember right. And it turns out all 3 of them were here, and there was a guy right there, I just didn't notice it in time. And I end up losing them, which is crazy. So, instead of wasting more time, I'm just going to go, I'm going to go check out my base of operations. Oh. That is not ashamed. And, yeah. I check him out. I didn't want to tunnel him. But with that being done, the trap is laid. I'm going to be a bit here as we walk around. I don't know why. I just hop in this just for the fun of it. Look around. But I'm like, probably not the best idea as I see that guy. He's heading back towards the shack. And he backtracks on me. Oh, and there's the Claudette. And they actually get the slam there. I decide to not give up time on that chase. I'd rather bust up this gen. This is where I really wish I was carrying that night perk, nowhere to hide, so that way I could just see if they're camping around waiting for me to dip out. And he's right there. He's just, teabagging there, and he does not care. Does not care at all. But I'm getting rid of him.
I'll see you dead.
I make kind of a risky call, and I'm going to take him all the way out here, because I know, unless all 3 of them are working on the same gen, I have time to do so, and that will also save my hooks closer to them, which can be a problem on 3 gens for me, is not having hooks close by, which forces me to leave my 3 gen. They instantly save him, but I'm gonna bash this up again. I want to make sure it's not going. I see one way in the distance there, but I decide to look back and just, for a little bit, just kind of stay put, make sure my regression happens. They can heal up because I know I can chase them off. And it turns out there's a guy right there, and I'm going to commit to this chase a little bit, just to keep some pressure going on them. I'm going to hit the Claudette with that. Bang! They're snatched up, and they run off. It's not going to be a very long chase, if I remember right. They just kind of messed that up. Is not the best palette to use, honestly. They probably should have just kept running there, but it's whatever. Easy for me, I guess. Now I'm going to take him back to this so I can move my way back towards my 3 gen. I don't want to get too far away for too long. That's going to allow the others to get some work done. Boom. Okay. And I see one. That is our guy who gives up. And he's literally just going to be hiding back there, just kind of waiting. He does not care. They get that save. Easy enough, but I'm going to get a guy out, which is just going to be a guy I don't have to worry about. I know he's not actually playing, but whatever. And I decide to use this hook right here. It's close by, but I mean, I still have several of them. I see two there. One was on that gen. And they have a good amount of progress on this, actually. I can't really find him either when I do this, so I'm gonna head off there. And yeah. And he's hiding out here. He leads me around for a little bit on here. I believe I missed this. I missed another hit there. Mistime my thing. I'm not going to devote to it. Definitely not going to devote to it. But he tries to lead me off. You're going to see that he's just jumping through that window. He doesn't like the 3-gen. He's really going to just try to get me to come over there. But I'm like, why not? Decided to take him off guard a little bit. I have a pre-made charge inbound. He's going to go for it, but it backfires on him. Get that first hit. And I mess up. I thought I had both charges again. Do not. I'm going to break it. Come through right there, boom. Look at that. And he's still jumping through that window. He's really trying to get me away from it. I purposely did that to check my gen. But now 2 out of 3 are injured, and the last one is fully virulent. And if I can just get one good hit, then we're good to go. And they start healing up here. Go off a little bit. I see them. I think this one's given up a little bit. They're trying to hit me with that. But I'm just going to break it. Save me time later. It'll be good for me later, actually. Don't really know what to do. There's looping around here. They don't really got anything. I lost them actually here for a second. I was like, where'd he go? But I just happened to flounder my way to victory in that chase.
You will not live to see the dawn.
And 2 are down. But I know which one they're going to. Gives me a good line of sight to get there. And looky there, it's the Claudette. And I think they're really trying to just get this one done, but something happens and they bounce up and down from that, which I thought was kind of strange. And I notice here that I am going to be opening the hatch because both of them are on their last hook. Boom. But luckily, the barbecue and chili shows me right where they're at, and I am going to take full advantage of that. I really want that 4K. And boom, there they are. They backtrack. Probably not the best idea. Boom. And I think they're trying to like get me to whiff a hit here, so I just take a step back. They had the dead heart, not a big deal though, because they didn't capitalize on it. And there is the last hit. We're going to get that hook. Because we have some hooks pretty close by still. There we go. And a 4K is in the bag. Look at that. Okay. There it is. 4K here. Looking good. Okay, and we're now in gas heaven with the twins. I really like playing as the twins, but it's been forever since I've actually played them. Several months, I believe. So I'm kind of unsure what to do at the start, so I just let Victor go. And at the start of this match, I'm like, holy shit, I have no perks. All I got is this one yellow add-on. What the flip is going on? And so I'm like, screw it, but all of a sudden, it's just because I'm in Victor. I didn't realize, I kind of forgot that when you are in Victor, you don't see your perks, like you have more limited visibility on things. I hit them, but a little thing with, you know, Victor being thrown off and hitting, they get that little over armor there, or maybe I just hit them. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Maybe I don't pay attention well enough with Victor to understand that, but it gives me a very fast first hit. This match actually is very short, as you're going to see. They run there, boom, and they're done. Okay. Very, very quick first hook coming up, and I hear, you rewind that, you might hear a footstep there. I know they're behind me. I know they're following me. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to back up. I see them behind the tree. But I kind of don't want to play it off like I do know them, because I don't want them to run away. I was actually trying to unleash Victor, but I wasn't quite sure what to, like, the distance or whatever wasn't working. They give themselves up there. If I didn't already know they were there, I probably would not have seen them. This person was trying to, like, make me whiff, I think. Did not work. Did not work. So, 2 hooks, pretty fast. Not sure where I'm going, but I figured it out. And they get their first gen, which is fine. 2 hooks for that first gen. I'm pretty happy with it. And look at that. Okay. So this is where the match really starts going downhill for them, because they're just going to go for that save. So I just like take a moment to catch my breath, and boom. Get my third. They get that save, but I'm still going to have 2 up, and they're both going to be going for that save right now. They're both going to try to cover each other, so I'm going to get a better angle, and I want to unleash Victor. And I miss! Flip! And they punish it. But this person decided to run right by me. Feel bad, they just got off the hook, does not matter to me. And I think this is another mistake they made. They saved that person right there, giving me a faster hook. They're going to try to blind me, but I get the hits and they don't get the save. Very, very poor firecracker, unfortunately. And that's going to lead to their death. Very early death. And they're not going to quite know what to do here. So they're going to go across. Boom. They have the dead hard, though. They get their second one. Points at me like, what are you doing, man? You need to get out of here. And here comes the little boy. Don't know what they're trying to do. I quickly backpedal with Victor to try to put that little space so I can recover without getting Victor dead. I get it. I'm just going to leave so I can go get that pickup. And this match is over halfway over, actually. Like, honestly, because Magnolia disconnected right there. Forgot to point that out, but you all saw it. Magnolia just dips. Doesn't know what to do. But honestly, I don't really get any use out of any of my perks this entire match. I don't know why I'm bringing nurses, because if I'm using Victor, nurses doesn't work anyway. Bad choice on my part, and I'm going for a great jump, and I freaking jump over both of them, which is ridiculous of me. I'm going to jump through the window, so I'm going to just quickly sidestep, and boom, get one. Nope, they decide to go for it again, and they're going to... Oh, I miss. They punish it again, but Victor comes back super fast. So by the time I catch my bearings and start moving there, I'm just like, screw it, send it at him again, because I know they are healing. My nurses actually did come up there a little bit. And and I don't make the same mistake twice. They're both down. That's pretty much game over. I don't know why I put Victor there. Really dumb, because you're gonna see I walk around here and I can't walk through Victor, so it's really stupid of me. It's really honestly kind of funny to me. About make the same mistake again while carrying the survivor. Okay, there we go. There's one. And I feel bad. That is their first hook, actually, of the match. And there they are. They're the one that didn't get hooked earlier in that whole little cluster. And this one's going to get hung up too, and that will be GG in about 5 seconds. Look at that. Super quick, insanely quick Twins match, and it is all over. Look at that. Goodbye, goodbye, survivors.